up, YouTube family? The Maverick at your service again with the best and most credible opinion, fair and fearless analysis. And we're not going to itch. You hear the big news. The Most Honorable Brogad, via his lawyers, they filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court. Me have the affidavit in my hand, by the way, no people. See the affidavit, yeah? I spent the whole night last night and skimmed through it. And then, of course, I listened to some of my colleagues and my legal luminaries. I go through and make some fine points, and I had a few discussions with a few of them as well. But as usual, it's filled with legal jargon, very convoluted, and lots and lots and lots of detail. Saying what the Maverick already. The Maverick got synopsis and summary for simplicity and understanding. So basically, the Most Honorable Brogad, via his lawyers, they filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court requesting the court to look at the legality of the actions taken by the Integrity Commission. Read the decision not to certify the Prime Minister's statutory declaration. And also, the decision of the Integrity Commission to defer the investigation to the FID and the Tax Administration of Jamaica. And this part is very important. The affidavit also claims that sections of the Integrity Commission Act are unconstitutional and should be thrown out. And obviously the summary of the affidavit is that functionaries of the Integrity Commission have set about to embarrass and cause the Prime Minister harm. And the entire report is tainted and should be thrown out. It's a whole heap of gibberish, whole heap of legal jargon, whole heap of details. But that is the synopsis of what the affidavit says. Common sense time, right? We are giving the Prime Minister the benefit of the doubt. But you all realize though, the irony is that the entire case of the Most Honorable Brogad, as outlined in this affidavit, and as has been presented several times before in recent months, and indeed years, it is hinged on the integrity of the Integrity Commission. The Prime Minister is basically making the case that the Integrity Commission has no integrity, or their integrity has been compromised. What beautiful poetic irony. It is well chronicled here and has been summarized a while ago. The functionaries of the Integrity Commission have set about to embarrass and cause the Prime Minister harm. We hear many times that the Integrity Commission has been politicized and weaponized against the Prime Minister and against his government. So common sense again. The whole case is based on the integrity of the Integrity Commission. So what the Maverick decided to do? The Maverick decided to do a one-man investigation about the Integrity Commission and look at the people and the institution and the office and the entity that, according to the Most Honorable Brogad affidavit, is set about to destroy, embarrass, and cause him harm. So, this is the commission itself. The chairman is the Honorable Justice Seymour Panton OJ OD. He's a retired justice. There's another retired justice, the Honorable Justice Lloyd Hibbert. There's a long-time civil servant called Mistress Pamela Monroe Ellis. She's the Auditor General. You always see her in a parliament when they have issues concerning the Auditor General. Highly reputable, long-standing civil servant. And then the other two members of the commission are Mr. Eric Crawford. I understand he's a businessman. And Mr. H. Wayne Powell, JP. He's also a businessman. There are some other arms to the Integrity Commission body. The chief investigators, which were named in the affidavit, as the respondents in the affidavit, One man named Mr. Kevin Stevenson, another investigator, Mr. Craig Beresford. So Mr. Craig Beresford and Mr. Kevin Stevenson were named as respondents along with the Integrity Commission itself. Now, the Director of Corruption prosecution is a lady by the name of Keisha Prince Kamika. She's obviously another legal luminary. She used to work with the DPP's office and she rose to the level of Deputy Director of Prosecution. The Executive Director is, of course, Mr. Greg Christie, who made him name basically as the former Contractor General of Jamaica. He's also an attorney at law. Now, me not tell you lie, me did surprise when me see them name, you know. Because me did think when me come around the Integrity Commission list, I see KD Knight and Philip Palwell and the whole of the PNP officer and all of them, you know. Me never know see them kind of distinguished Jamaicans, yeah. Brogad say, I try embarrass him and tear him down and do him up. And by the way, people, before you even move another muscle on the brain, I also sought to find out the method and the modus operandi of the appointment of the members of the Integrity Commission. Guess who appointed the members of the Integrity Commission? Yes, the government. In consultation, I understand, with the opposition. So the Honorable Brogad and the government were in full support and participated enthusiastically in the appointment of these erudite Jamaicans to chair the oversight body for the conduct of public servants. So where did things go wrong? Where did things go wrong? Did all of these erudite and respectable Jamaicans all of a sudden become politically corrupted and decide to them embark on a campaign to embarrass and take down the Prime Minister? That is what this affidavit is suggesting. And somewhere along the line, I don't know if the opposition PNP was so skilled that them infiltrate all of these people. The Honorable Justice Seymour Panton, the Honorable Justice Lloyd Hibbert, Mr. Eric Crawford, Mr. H. Wayne Powell, Mrs. Pamela Monroe Ellis. Of course, the Executive Director is Mr. Greg Christie. And of course, the Director of Corruption Prosecution, Keisha Prince Kamika, a former Deputy DPP. And of course, the investigators, Mr. Craig Beresford and Mr. Kevin Stevenson. All of these people have been infiltrated by the orange shirt side of the parliament. And of these people now working for the opposition. So based on that, this case being made by the affidavit, the Prime Minister is asking that the Supreme Court rules on the legality of the decisions of the Integrity Commission by throwing it out. And also, dangerously, people, dangerously, he also wants sections of the Integrity Commission Act to be discarded. The Maverick is not going to form a conclusion. I'm just going to leave the information right there. You heard who the members of the Integrity Commission are. You heard how they were appointed. You heard the case being made by the Prime Minister, that the report is tainted by bias, bad mind, politics, and a desire to destroy and do the Prime Minister harm. The verdict is yours. Maverick is going to be stepping right now. I'll be stepping now. Stepping. Step in.